So I wanted to real quick before I want to talk about how funny God is for me. So real quick, long story short, I'm in the car. I'm talking to God the other day, just talking about some things that I'm believing him for, some things that I'm frustrated about that's not really happening how I want it to happen. And I get to Aldi and I'm frustrated because I don't have a quarter. I never have a quarter when I go to Aldi. Side note, I think that's the dumbest thing, that I have to pay for a cart, right? Like, I'm paying for the groceries, the bags, and I got to pay for the cart. I digress. So I get to Aldi and I don't have a cart. I'm tearing up the car. I'm looking at the armrest, whatever. I don't have a quarter. So I said, well, Tiara, forget it. You just running in to grab a few things. You don't need a cart. As I approach the door, I walk into like the breezeway, and when I turn to walk into the store, there's a stray cart standing, right there in the doorway. So I chuckle to myself because I always find God in the smallest of things. Like, he speaks to me through dreams. He speaks to me through just small, encounters through people. So I kind of snicker to myself because I heard clearly, I will supply all of your needs. Just as clear as day, right? So I kind of chuckle because even though it's just a cart, all the things that was, I was thinking about, that was bothering me, that I was kind of praying for. And I was like, not really in a God, where are you season, but more of a, I know you're going to show up, God, but I'm trying to figure out what time. Like, what time is the blessing going to arrive? I know it's coming, but it's like, it ain't given. Like, what time is the blessing going to show up, God? So it was funny to me because I was worried about something. Well, really not worried, frustrated. I was frustrated for something simple as I didn't have a quarter for the cart, right? But as I approached the door, the cart was already provided for me. Now, it's something as simple as just a cart in Aldi. Like, that's just something small and minor. I can go through a list of times that God has showed up. I have gotten doctor's reports and prayed about it, and the doctors are like, I don't see what is no longer there. Boom, you good. I've had jobs reach out to me that I haven't even applied. Real talk. I've had jobs reach out to me that I haven't even applied for. Like, hey, I seen your resume from back in the day or whenever, and it's great. Can we talk? Like, I've seen God show up in finances where I have literally had nothing or been down to nothing in my life, and literally somebody will come in and bless me. So I know too much about him to doubt him. That's all I'm saying. So as I was sitting there with this cart, I was laughing to myself because I'm like, how often do we doubt God in the unknowing when he's the all-knowing? He's everywhere. He's the beginning, he's the end, he's the middle. He sees everything, right? He's omnipresent. So why is it that we get so combative or with our spirit or with the process when we know him to be God? And if he said it, if he told you he's going to do something, if he told you he's going to bless you, trust that he's going to do it. He's not a man that he shall lie, right? So why do we get so frustrated in the process when we know he's going to do it? We sometimes have more faith in people than we do God. So that moment was for me. I know that it has to be a realization for somebody else. Somebody is in a season where they feel like things aren't happening the way or on the timeline that they expect it to happen. Somebody is praying and feeling like they don't see God in it. Somebody is going through something and they feel like their back is up against the wall. Somebody needs to see God, right? So for me, the only thing that I can tell people is you have to believe. Faith will activate and provoke the hand of God like never before. And it doesn't even require a lot of faith. We think that faith looks like something ridiculous, right? But really, all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed, right? The mustard seed is so small that you almost can't even see it in your hand. Like a while ago, I put a picture up of what a mustard seed looks like in my hand, right? You can barely even see it. That's all God is asking of us. Just a little bit. All God needs is for you to do just a little bit for him to move in your favor. Just a little bit. All God needs is just an inkling of your faith so that he can move mountains on your behalf. So that little situation with the cart provoked me. It was funny, but it provoked me. And it lit something in me to say, Tiara, you know what? God's gonna do it.